As a woman, it can be very expensive. We all want to look good, you know, now and again we might want to glam up, have our hair laid, our eyebrows on fleek, but it really does come as a massive cost to our budget. In fact, I got a message from one of our subscribers to our YouTube channel. Her name is Noelle Amma. Hi Noelle, thank you for your message. So she said, can I request that Mary does a video on how to save money as a woman? As a woman, you want to get glammed up, nails, hair, wax, clothes, etc. It would be very informative and useful. Thanks guys. And yeah, Ken sent me the message straight away and said, babe, you need to do a video on this ASAP. I thought, okay, yeah, let me do a video. If I can just share my experience on this, then maybe it can help somebody. And also it'll be good to hear from you guys what exactly you do to save money and whilst trying to look good at the same time. Hi guys, my name is Mary of the Humble Penny and Financial Joy Academy. And what we do on this channel is to give you tips and insights on how to work towards a life of financial independence and money joy. So guys, what we really want you to get out of this video is to really reflect on your current spending habits. Is there something that you can currently give up? And if you can't, is there something that you could maybe do yourself? Or alternatively, can you find a cheaper alternative? Ultimately, this video is here to help you work towards how to save money as a woman. All right, let's go. We found some research that on average, women spend £112.65 per month on beauty products alone. So that doesn't include hair or clothes, which works out to be £1,352 per year. In a lifetime, that works out to be £70,000. And the stats for the US was even worse. They would spend in a lifetime, so from the ages of 18 to 75, $225,360. I don't know about you guys, but those stats to me were absolutely shocking. Like, there's so much more that we could do with that money, such as working towards financial independence or having different life experiences. For the men watching this video, we know that your partner's spending can affect the family budget, and so we thought that this video will be helpful for you guys to work towards maybe making more of a savings together. So ladies, let's look at the various areas where we spend money on, and I'll show you what I do personally and give you some tips on how you can do things differently if you're not doing it already. So the first one is clothes. Yes, I know clothes is a biggie. I mentioned in some of my previous videos, I used to shop a lot. I would go to the West End, I'll start from Tottenham Court Road and make my way all the way up to Marble Arch and even branch off towards Regent Street, and yeah, I used to shop a lot, and that just had to stop because it got really ridiculous. I would come home with a lot of clothes that I didn't even need, didn't want, but because I was going out and I was rushing, last minute buy-in, I would have multiple dresses for one event and wouldn't even get around to returning the other ones. And so for me, what I had to do was change my habits by planning ahead and not impulse buying. So whether it's that's buying online or buying weeks before, prior, so that I just don't make rash decisions and end up spending a lot of money. Now I rarely buy clothes. I have a few items which I change up with different blazers, accessories, and yeah, just keep it plain and neutral, but then accessorize to make it look different on a different night out. Another thing that I have started, which you might want to consider, is second-hand clothes. Yes, now culturally, my background, we don't really buy second-hand clothes and we're really missing out. Like, let me give you an example. This top that I'm wearing is second-hand, and I remember when I told my mom, I was so excited to tell her, oh, I bought my first second-hand clothing. And she was just kind of like, oh, okay, make sure you wash it with Dettol and like pray over it. Yeah, there's just a common misconception that, or this kind of taboo around secondhand clothing, but we're really missing out on the gem here. You can buy really, really good quality items at a fraction of the price, and there's also a sustainability aspect towards it as well, where a factory has not had to produce your item of clothing, and you know, talking about the labor involved, and it's better for the environment too. And also it would help you, because once you've started buying secondhand clothes, you would think to yourself, oh, I've got all of this clothes also that I would want to donate to the charity shop so that other people can wear my once loved items. So yeah, that's definitely something to consider. You might have to rummage through a lot of stuff before you get to the gems, but when you do find them, once you start, you wouldn't go back. So there are various charity shops. There should be quite a few on your local high street, and if there isn't one, you can check online, Google charity shops near me. I've heard a lot about clothes swaps, where you can come together with some of your close friends and yeah, literally have a clothes swap party. Bring clothes that you don't want, they bring clothes that they don't want, and you can literally swap items. Also, you can do it with your family members. For example, I know my sister-in-laws, they have a lot of good clothes. In fact, I'm coming to Radio Wardrobes today, guys. Watch out. Definitely, if you have some close friends where you have similar clothes tastes, why don't you instigate a clothes swap party with them? It'll be a great way to catch up with them and whilst getting freebies at the same time. So the next one is hair. So for hair, I know that especially for black women, we can spend a lot of money on hair. And for me personally, I used to do all the Brazilians, Peruvian hair, but it didn't really last very long because I realized that actually there's so much more I could be doing with my money. And I guess it's down to, you know, your money mindset, what's your views on money and spending, and what's your financial goals. If you have these in place, it would really make you consider before purchasing all of these expensive weaves. You will seek alternatives, which is what I've done. It's taken a while, but it meant that I had to come up with natural hairstyles and research on how to style natural hairstyles. YouTube is your friend. Like literally you can find anything in terms of styling, maintenance, everything you can find on YouTube. So for me, I definitely have leaned towards more the natural hairstyles and also styling my hair as much as I can. I'm fortunate enough to have my sister-in-law who runs a hairdresser, but when I don't go there, definitely I am styling and looking after my own hair. This gets so personal. Okay, so for example, with my own hair, this is crochet and it's not human hair. I bought it from a hair shop. I got about, was it 5 packs? Each pack was about £5. So what do I do when I want to maybe glam up, look good? So I will usually check on YouTube or Instagram for hairstyles. You can search for, you know, natural hairstyles or natural kind of looking crochets. And if I want to style my natural hair or add a bit of volume, then I could just go to a hair shop, buy like a pack of hair. It's not even real human hair, it's all synthetic. Usually cost about from £4 to £7 a pack. And yeah, you can just use it to add extensions to your hair to give yourself more volume. And a lot of the hair as well, you can actually wash and reuse them too, even though it's synthetic. It's not only human hair that you can, you know, condition and use again and again. You can also actually reuse synthetic hair, which will last you long and will cost a fraction of the price of all these different human hairs. So in terms of hair care, there are a lot of conditionings options that you can do from home. So you could make your own conditioners, for example, a deep conditioner with castor oil, like a hot steam, or you can do like a rich banana conditioner. I will link it down below to some recipes, or I'll write it in the description because I can't remember off the top of my head. But there's so many different ways that you can condition your hair, and I really use minimal products. For example, styling my hair, I literally only use castor oil, shea butter. There are so many different brands that will tell you you need this product or that product for your hair to look good, but you don't. With little research, you can source all those ingredients yourself and you can make your own hair products that will last longer and will cost a fraction of the price too. So the next one is makeup. Now for me, I grew up with 3 older brothers, so I really was quite a tomboy and I never ever ended up being a real girly girl. So for me, I keep makeup very simple. On a daily basis, literally I only use 2 products, and that's my concealer and eyeliner, and this helps me to not look like a tired 16-year-old. But literally this concealer will last me forever. My last one before replacing this, I realized I actually had it for 8 years. I mean, that tells you just how much makeup on a day-to-day that I actually use. And this one, I have it for so long that it literally falls apart in my makeup bag. And if maybe I'm going out and I want to, you know, jazz it up a bit, I might add a bit of blusher and eyeliner and yeah, some lipstick. But literally that's as much as makeup as I would wear. Obviously if I go to like a wedding or a party, then I might wear some foundation, but I literally have just a handful of makeup products, and that's just always how I've been. I never forget my friend saying to me, Mary, you don't need makeup, so don't wear it, because it over time it affects your skin, and the more that you wear the makeup, the more that you end up relying on it, and it's like this vicious cycle, because the more you rely on it, the less time you give your skin to breathe and just to heal. So if you're somebody that doesn't really need that much makeup, just consider days without wearing so much, or maybe, you know, every day kind of like drop one item and see how you actually get on. You'll be surprised that you can still feel confident and comfortable in your own skin without using all of these products. And yeah, as a result of that, it saves you money, because the less makeup you use, the less you have to buy, and the less you have to top it up. The next one is skincare. I saw a video recent by Patricia Bright. I love her, by the way. And I saw her healthcare regime and I was floored. I could not believe how many products she actually used. Now, I understand that people have some issues with their skin, and so they may need to use a few products just to maintain the pH balance, or to just get their skin to look healthy. But one of the tips that I would give is to cleanse from inside, basically. So that's eating right. I live on a plant-based diet. It wasn't always the case, but it's definitely helped me later on in life, and I just drink a lot of water. Also, like I said before, with the makeup, I keep it very simple during the day, and during the weekdays I don't put on any foundation, so I really give my skin a chance to breathe and heal. So in terms of products, so Patricia Bright's on the far end of the spectrum in terms of products. I'm literally on the other end. In fact, I'm not even on the spectrum. Literally what I use is literally just face wash and this toner I've had for about, I don't know, 2 years. So yeah, that's literally it. Face wash, toner, and just a cream. So we use shea butter, and the shea butter that I use for my body I also use for my face. In fact, my whole family use it and we love it. That's all we use. It's all natural. Shea butter's natural. It lasts a long time. It keeps your skin soft and smooth and supple. But I will link down below where you can get it from, but I got it from local hair shops where I buy a lot of my hair products from. The face wash, I got it from Aldi, and the toner, I got it from supermarkets, Simple brand. Okay, so the next one is waxing. Now, in terms of waxing, are you somebody that likes to get your hair waxed professionally? And if so, how often do you do that? Is it something that maybe you can consider doing yourself, buying kits from home and doing it at home? Or have you ever considered sugaring? I actually forgot that I used to do this. When I was at uni, I had a roommate who used to do sugaring. It's literally just sugar with lemon juice. You mix it together on a stove until it gets to the consistency as the wax, and then you just apply it on your skin and then pull it off. And you use natural products you can get from your kitchen. It's gentle on the skin. It's less likely to cause abrasion, or if you have allergies, it's good for you too. It's less likely to cause any discomfort or any irritation of your skin. In terms of what I do, it's been a while since I've done sugaring, but I literally just use a razor. Yeah, just a razor. That's me, I'm done. So the next one is nails. Now, my lovely sister-in-law, she runs a nail bar and also a hair salon, so I'm fortunate enough where I can get my nails and my hair done if I wanted to from there. However, when I didn't have that luxury, I literally just did not do my nails. I point blank did not do my nails, unless I was a bridesmaid at a wedding, or when I got married myself, or it was just something really like a big event I wanted to look good, then maybe I might do shellacs and all of that. But otherwise, I literally just did nothing. The reason being was that if I painted my nails, it would come off easily, and I just hated that chipped look. But now there's so many different kind of inventions. You've got the gels that you can purchase from Boots and apply it on yourself. It lasts much longer and it's less likely to chip. I also had to reach out to my friends, my girls, thank you so much, and ask them what they do. And yeah, they gave me some interesting tips which I think that you guys yourself will find very useful. So one of them, which is to buy false nails. Places like Primark, they sell them. You literally just buy it in a pack. It literally costs for about £2 and it already comes with the glue, and you literally just glue your nails, stick it on, and it could last up to a week or two if you do it right. Another thing that one of my friends does to get her nails looking good is she bought a shellac kit on Amazon, and she said she's had it for about 2 to 3 years. And when she applies it herself, she said she just watched about 2 YouTube videos and she was able to do it herself. The shellac lasts for about a week, but it can last much longer if you buy better quality gels. Is it gels? Or better quality nail varnish, and apply it properly. I will link down below where you can purchase your own shellacs from online. Another tip which my friend gave me, which was very useful, which I didn't ask her about, but I thought you viewers will find it very useful, is that she wants to get her eyelashes done. She doesn't usually, but what she's going to do is she's going to go to a beauty school to get it done, and a student is going to do it for her, and for that she gets it for half the price that she would usually have to pay to get her eyelashes done. So consider looking at beauty schools around you and booking an appointment to get your eyelashes done or other beauty treatments done by students for a fraction of the price. So guys, ultimately, I guess this is all down to your mindset on money and spending. What is your current mindset on money and spending? And also, how do you feel in yourself, in your general confidence, and what you can bring to the table as yourself? And also just really thinking about what's your financial goals, because if you have those clear, plain, written down, it would really help you to reconsider some of these expensive purchases and really look towards alternatives in how you can continue to increase your savings rate. I leave you with a quote by Oprah, and I'm going to read it because I don't want to misquote her. And she says, "Be thankful for what you have, you will end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never have enough." Maybe one of your New Year's goals would be working towards more simpler living with an element of a minimalist lifestyle. So I worked out that I actually spend around £35 a month on beauty products, which has gone up since, to £35 since starting YouTube. You know, one has to look good for the camera. But yeah, that's literally how much I spend. And with clothing, I rarely buy clothes, but since I've discovered the charity shops, I'm going to be up there on a regular basis, just rummaging through. It is still possible to actually spend a lot of money just because the items are cheap, and then you end up having a lot of things that you don't need when you're going to the charity shop. Still only buy things that you need. Thank you so much for watching. Check out some of our videos that myself and Ken have done on this topic. We did a video recently called 10 things to stop paying for now. I'll link it above and below. So yeah, do check it out. How much are you currently spending per month on beauty products? Do you have any hacks or tips that you would like to share on how you make a savings? Please put it in the comments below. It'll be great to hear from you guys, see what you're doing. Again, if there's anything that you would want me to talk about, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Make sure you subscribe and click the notification bells so you're notified whenever we release a new video. Take care guys, and see you on our next video.